Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Bit of German news here. The German government is passing a bill to bring in compulsory conscription for young Germans so that they can be called up. It's to enhance the military. They want to do a new rebuild of their military. It's always worrying when Germany starts building its military, isn't it? They're claiming it's over worries about Russia. They bring the bill in, and you'd think in this modern day and age equality would be a thing, but apparently no. What they want is young men to join the military, and the conscription will force young men who are called to go. Not, however, young women. Young women, when they are called, will have the option of going, whereas young men, well, they'll have no option whatsoever. Die Welt, the German newspaper, reports that the importance of what they're saying is that this is an important milestone, they're saying, in building up Germany's military availability and capability. It's done by a guy called Pistorius, but not Oscar Pistorius, alas. It is by a guy called, whose name of it has gone out of my head, Boris Pistorius. Now, he says that concrete plans need to be laid with the aim of presenting initial findings, he's saying, and recommendations, ideally on the day of the examination being a physical examination. And therefore, on the day, you will know, if you pass your examination, whether you're eligible to be called up. He's saying there's no case for concern, there's no case for fear, because the lesson is clear, he says. The more capable our armed forces are of a deterrence, the less likely they're going to be called into action. Yeah, tell that to the Somme, tell that to the Normandy invasion. We've got a history, haven't we? There's a history with Germans. Anyway, he's basically saying that all young men in Germany between the ages of 18 and 25 will be put in. If they need, there's going to be a lottery. If not enough join by the lottery, then or fail their medicals and too many join, they will have the option of calling them up by law. But only men. Only men can be conscripted. And the reason for this is what's called basic German law, which is the basis of German law. And only men can be conscripted by German law. I would argue that as they're now in the members of the ECHR, that is illegal. You cannot discriminate on grounds of sex. And would a lot of German men suddenly claim, but I'm a lady now, and get out of it? What's Germany's position on that? This is one of those things where reality can sometimes bite, can't it? So you've got all these young German men joining up. A lot of them will pretend to be women, and they've got the women who are told, no, you're not allowed to join. And then the men will sue the government for not bringing women in as well. There's a lot of this that could actually happen and fail. But the idea is that if volunteers, they initially go for volunteers, if volunteers fail to reach the target, then the Bundestag, their government, will step in and say, right then, and decide on a needs-based, fully backed conscription. You will join the military. You will march to the front. You will face the Germans, the Russians. You will face the Russians again. And you will die like good Nazi Hitler Youth soldiers. I mean, like good Bundeswehr soldiers. Yeah. Never good when the Nazis build their army, is it? They've got a history. 3 times. Yeah. Have to wait and see. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye. Oh, one other thing. If it works in Germany, it may be the blueprint for here. Bear that in mind. Bye.